Videos from all over the internet that's going to make you question reality. Let's just start.
Now you want to get loud.
Sorry.
What you sorry for? What you sorry for, huh?
No, I'm sorry.
I work every goddamn day to take care of our
I know
kids.
you're not giving no time to me.
No time.
I'm missing you, okay?
How you missing me and you out with somebody else? With my mama
Somebody else is the only
girlfriend.
person that's giving me a time and energy.
That's the only person that give
We
you.
are bond together. She is taking the place of you. And I didn't want it to be this way, okay?
What you mean you didn't
But-
want it? What? Like, that shit sound dumb as hell. That shit sound dumb as hell.
Come on, man. Relax.
Hey, say, you better move to the side before I slide you between them cars. Say, man, stop calling me champ. Stop calling me champ.
Pipe down, son.
Pipe down.
Big in the chest, you already
Hey,
know.
look, I don't hit women. I don't hit women. I don't hit women. You, my mama's girlfriend. Why are y'all together?
It don't matter.
What you mean? What
It
you?
don't matter.
Get out the
It don't-
street.
Get out the street. Back up. Why are you
It don't
touching?
matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Pipe down.
Say. You ain't got nothing to do. What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me.
This is a
Talk
crazy
to
situation.
I cheated a lot of times, so you know.
I'm glad you admitted that.
So you're a
Absolutely,
cheater.
I am a cheater.
Because people act like they fucking never did nothing in their life.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell the truth. I cheat.
You do cheat. Why do you cheat?
You about to get married.
Because to me,
Somebody like, nigga, I love her.
Ask me again.
why? What are the circumstances that make you feel like I'm about to cheat?
When I feel like he gets bored,
When
I
you
hate-
feel like you're bored, or you feel like he's bored?
I'm bored. No,
Yeah.
I'm human. Like if I'm not happy, I know somebody gonna say, well, if you're not happy, why you stay? Bitch.
It's complicated.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Sometimes I need that nigga to keep paying my bills.
Complicated. It's complicated.
So you're going through the phone, you see messages from girls, you're not really worried about it. Like you don't like it's not really nothing too serious. Like they just talk and chat and you get what I'm saying? It's nothing that's like sexual in nature. So you start screenshotting all the messages, sending them to yourself and then deleting the messages. Then you come up on a group chat that says bang bros until you go back 5 months prior. You start seeing my
Bang
shit came
bros.
back positive. So you like, what
shit
came back
came back
positive?
positive.
Everybody else, mine's not positive, mine's not positive. Two of the other boys in there say mine is positive. So you read up a little more. You find out that
Everybody else
your
single.
baby daddy and his 4 homeboys that you've been knowing since you were in 10th grade has been sleeping amongst each other and they have HIV. And that is the reason why your baby daddy does not want your baby anymore. So you start
This is
throwing up all over the
crazy.
bathroom, screaming, crying. The baby daddy busts in the bathroom, says, what's going on? What's the problem? What's wrong? Are you okay? He looks and he sees his phone in your hand and he breaks your fucking jaw.
Oh.
So you pass out and you wake up a few hours later or a little bit later. Your baby daddy is nowhere
This
to
gets
be
so
found.
interesting.
And your house is completely trashed. All your baby stuff is cut up. Everything is trashed. It's bad. And now you're almost 8 months pregnant, worried about if you have HIV, worried about if your baby has HIV, and you really have nobody to go to because this man that moved you away from your family, messed up all the ties you have with your family.
Crash after agony. In agony after losing all his money in Las Vegas.
A 22-year-old
Start over again.
Colorado girl tied up her
Crazy.
Tinder date, choked and stabbed him after giving him oral, and
What's going
then told him
on?
that she would kill him if he screamed. Here's how he got himself in this predicament, and how he got himself out. Now, this here is 22-year-old Lauren Dooley, and she was arrested after police received a phone call around 5:45 p.m., where they heard screaming and people reporting that a guy was saying that he was bleeding all over the bed because she had cut him and she was going to kill him. After responding to the scene, they found the guy naked, covered in blood, and this is how the story went down. So they meet on Tinder and she convinces him to go back to her apartment. Probably didn't take very much convincing. He walks in and he says she begins to immediately go down on him. And at that point, she decides she wants to tie him up. He agrees because, you know, the night's going pretty well. Now, that's when things start getting a little creepy. I guess apparently after being tied up, she walks to the kitchen, grabs a knife and, you know, starts waving it at him, telling him he needs to go to the bedroom. He then agreed because he didn't want to get stabbed, but felt it very, very odd. So he goes in, lays on the bed, and that's when she takes the knife and slices at his shoulder.
Oh.
He starts bleeding, and he starts freaking out, like, what the hell is going on here? This is
What's
not what
going
we
on?
agreed to. It's not where I thought this
What's
night was
happening?
heading. At which point she says that you better be quiet or I'm going to basically kill you. Now, she gets on top of him, starts choking him and everything, and apparently she starts getting mad that he's bleeding all over the bed. So she makes him get up and go to the bathroom.
What's going on?
This is where she lays him in the bathtub to basically catch all the blood because he's bleeding everywhere. She then is nice enough to say that she'll order him DoorDash and she's going to get some food. But if he screams, she will kill him. Now she gets her DoorDash, she gets her food, she eats, and she forces him to come back into the bed and lay next to her. At which point she ends up dropping the knife and falling asleep. That's when the victim finds this opportunity to maneuver himself out of the bed, get the knife, cut open his restraints, and try to head out of the room. But he hits the table while trying to get his stuff, which wakes her up and she starts chasing him. He runs out of the apartment, out into the parking lot where he begins all this screaming and the police end up apprehending her.
What does human taste like?
I would say it has a sweetness of horse. Horse is a very sweet meat, but also some of the qualities of pork meat, and I would say that depends on the person. A very extremely lean person will taste less good than a person with a little body fat.
Oh, just last year. Okay. This is crazy. Okay, enough of this.
I drop what I'm doing, I run outside. The first thing I see, my husband's car just completely totaled. I get closer to the car, I look inside, he's gone. He's dead. I wait for the police to get there. They tell me they're gonna take the body to the morgue. I'm calling the funeral directors, finally I get on the phone with the one where the body is, and he tells me that some other woman came and picked up my husband's body. And he says it was his wife. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm his wife. I'm sitting here with 2 kids. I'm sitting here with I don't even know what to do next. The funeral director there tells me, no, here's the address of where it was taken. That's where the body is. It's there now. I rush over there. I'm furiated. I'm so angry that I have to go through this on top of losing my husband. I walk in. Immediately, I see a black woman crying, sobbing over my husband. I'm angry. I didn't even know I was. I'm so angry. I rush up to her. I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you take my husband's body? Do you not know what I'm going through? And she starts yelling back at me. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm his wife. All of it. And I'm like, no, you're not. I am. It's getting tense. We start just going back. Finally, I'm like, look, I have pictures. I have memories. I have kids to prove it. I will show you. She said, show me then, because I do too. We take out our phones. There's wedding photos. I have wedding photos. She does. It's the same exact man. He's Scott to me, but he's David to her.
Right. We listening to you. Tell us what's going on.
So, basically, my sister married my ex, and I decided to fuck him again when they got married.
Wait. Okay, so. Oh, so this is different now. So your sister married your ex dude.
And then now you're still sleeping with him.
So now it's the get back.
Yeah, it's definitely get back. You ain't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Have fun.
Oh. Does your sister know?
Crazy things are happening.
When she
This is
married your
crazy.
ex, did you have a time with her? Like, what was the conversation?
Ain't nothing to have a conversation. Now her and her can have a conversation about me.
Woo!
Now let me ask you this. With your man, so what was the difference of time? Like, you messed with him first, right? And then she ended up marrying him. How long of an overlap was there an overlap?
Well, no overlap. She just took my after I broke up with him, and I won't with that. So,
what kind of relationship did you and your sister have before that?
we got the same daddy, different mama, so it ain't no relation. You know how that go.
Oh, so you and her weren't really close?
Nah.
Okay.
Got
and
it.
so now what? Are you going to continue to sleep with him, or?
No, I'm done. It been done. It been done. I just wanted to get off my chest, my little secret.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, she said she didn't care. She said it was just get back time.
Right,
So basically, she just played him and her.
Mm-hmm. And now your sister knows.
Yep. Hey, Tralasia.
All right. Well, thank you for calling and sharing with us. No judgment here.
Tralasia, if you want to call up, let us know how you feel.
She's like, I hate it first.
Period.
Then I ran that thing back.
Let me stop co-signing this.
I scammed a guy not 20 times, like two 200 times. I scammed this man 200 times. No over exaggeration. 200 times. Like, for 2 years straight. He lost his job. His wife divorced him. Like, bro, this shit real, bro. Like, this shit is really real. This man lost his wife. He down there trying to slit his, he went to the hospital and sent me a picture of him trying to slice his arm, bro. Because I'm taking all his cash, bro. I'm telling him I work for the IRS. You done sent me $20,000 already. The IRS is investigating this. I got his social, so every time I block him for 2 weeks. As soon as he get paid, I'll call him. Like, the IRS just called me, and they said it's $2,500 in your bank account. Leave work right now and send me that, or they finna fuck you up. This man is working at the hospital, Sean, cutting people heart open. A doctor, a real doctor, making $2,500 a week.
A week?
He's like, bro, I'm in the middle of surgery. Like,
because it's easy to be with a lot of women. It's hard for some men to be with just one. And the problem is, when you sleep with a lot of women and you collect a lot of their feelings, because women are receivers and men are givers, but please believe that in that nature, it's still a give and take. Even though you're giving her yourself and she's receiving you, she's still depositing her soul, her spirit on you as well. And she is feeling your soul, your spirit inside of her. The thing is, you've gotten so used to giving yourself to so many people, experiencing so many people, feeling so many people, that it becomes difficult to understand or desire what it is to just be satisfied with one. And the problem with that, or rather a big part of the problem with that, and also one aspect of the problem with that, because it's not the only problem, is that you've been practicing how to be with multiple people, right? Now, when it comes time to settle down and find the one, it becomes difficult to please the one because you're so used to pleasing many. Think about it. Have a blessed and productive day.
I started to understand women a little bit more as I got, well, early on I understood that, like, she's not mine. Even if she may be my girlfriend, she might be influenced by other people.
No. KD, you're selling yourself short of the greatest energy in this world, that is love. I mean, he's right, but
I
bro,
don't trip on that relationship. If we having a good time for a moment, then cool. If you end up venturing off and I do too, it is what it is.
But don't you know anybody that's been like married for like decades?
Yeah. I know some people that are married for a couple weeks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you're focusing too much on those people.
Focusing on everything.
When you go onto the court, do you manifest that you're the best?
This is a very disturbing video to make, and if you're a woman, you definitely need to listen to this. Apparently, German authorities were conducting an investigation, and what they found during this investigation was a group on the app Telegram that contained about 70,000 men, all communicating in English from all over the world, and this group is dedicated to talking about how to RSA women and children, how to sedate them, how to rug them, and how to get away with it. And in this group, these men are bragging about the fact that they are SAing women in their household. We're talking about partners, wives, their mothers, their sisters, their daughters, and giving instructions to other men on how to do the same. And in this same group, they post pictures, and some even do live videos of the assaults as they're taking place. And I know that many of you are watching this video with your jaw on the floor right now that this even exists, even though we probably shouldn't be surprised. And you're probably wondering, well, what are they going to do about it? And unfortunately, the answer is nothing. So we're creating awareness. You see, the app Telegram is notorious for not communicating with the governments, not communicating with law enforcement or legal entities. They hide everything and protect everybody's anonymity. And this is all very similar to Omegle, which a few years ago had an issue with a lot of CSAM and C abuse, and ultimately that app was shut down. Now, this is something you guys need to be aware of, so make sure to spread it amongst people. Always just be on the lookout, and of course, hit the follow button so you don't miss any of these critical updates.
I got married 17 days ago, and we're already deciding to call it quits.
Oh, this is crazy.
I was
2
out
weeks.
of town working. I told her when I was coming home, and I came home, and there was another car in the driveway. I go into the bedroom, and my wife is laying in the bed with a couple. It was a man and a woman.
So I started throwing a fit. They started talking about how she's been their girlfriend for 2 years. So it's like, I've never heard of any of this. And then she decided that she didn't want to be with me anymore. And even though it's only been 14 days, we're looking into getting an annulment, a divorce. I don't even know how it works. We only been married for 2 weeks.
This is crazy.
But I wanted to actually stick it out. But I just want an apology. You know, I want you to acknowledge that you're wrong. You've been in a relationship with these people for 2 years and I don't even know them. And they're in my house. And I'm away on work. You don't have a job, so you have the time to do these kinds of things. And it's like, for you to have the nerve to say you want to no longer be with me, it just makes no sense, because I'm the one that should be looking to forgive you, but I don't even know how this works, or
I've turned everything on you.
I don't have anybody to talk to about it. That's the only reason I'm even saying anything on here, because I literally don't even know what to do. But yeah, it looks like after 14 days, our relationship is pretty much over.
3 people have died after Google Maps told them to drive off an unfinished bridge.
Oh.
The cousins had been using GPS to get home from a wedding in
funny
Brazil,
and
India,
serious
but they
as
were
well.
instructed to head down an incomplete bridge with poor signage and were sadly driving too fast to stop. The vehicle fell 25 feet into a ditch.
That's so
a
high.
spokesperson for Google said they are working closely with the authorities and providing support to investigate the issue.
I can't be a side B because I don't know how to play the position. As soon as I get in my feelings, or if I give you something, you belong to me. That's how I feel. Like, I was with this dude, and he told me, he was like, I got a girlfriend. He was like, but I don't really want to be with her or whatever, but I just want something on the side. He kept it real. And I was like, okay. I said, I still could be with you. I'm thinking in my head, I ain't gonna catch no feelings for him. I'll just be his little boo. Yo, the minute the boy told me he loved me, the minute the boy kissed me, like, all my common sense went out the window. When I tell y'all, we was friends on Facebook, I used to comment underneath the boy pictures. Hearts, the boy used to have to delete my comments. It got to the point where he had to lie and say who he was with. He couldn't even tell me he was with his girlfriend, like, because I block him, like, really block him. And then it got to the point where I used to be in my feelings so hard, like, we had it set up to where he used to say, don't call me after 9 or whatever, because we're going to be in the bed and I won't get caught or whatever. 9:20, 9:30, guess what I was doing, y'all? Ringing that motherfucking phone. He'll answer that bitch. I said, I'm calling to tell you I love you. And he wouldn't say nothing, y'all. When I tell y'all, I will block him and he have to call me from private. He be like, why are you doing that? I said, because I called to tell you I love you and you ain't say nothing. But he said, but you know I'm laying in the bed. I said, laying in the bed with who? He said, man. I said, laying in the bed with who? And I said, I dare you say your girlfriend. I dare you. Like, you got that serious. Like, I can be a side piece because I don't know how to play the position, y'all. And once I get in my feelings, I lose all my common sense. And I'm not gonna listen. Like,
so we've come to the end of the video. Some of these videos were very strange, I must say, and mind-bending and crazy creepy. Like the cannibal one was creepy, trying to explain how the human body tastes. Was crazy and creepy as well. So yeah, we've come to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also share with your friends, and also click on the notification bell icon so that any video that I post, you will be the first to get it. Adios amigos, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.